What's up, everybody out there? I want to welcome you back to the channel, the Initial D EXP channel. I'm your host and will always be your host, Initial D. How are you? Hope you're well. I know I am. I'm out here getting my cardio in, exercising for the day, walking. Beautiful Sunday morning. It's almost about 7 a.m. I would like to get this over with before the sun comes up because, like I said, I live in Florida. It gets really hot and muggy sometimes, and that's just not the most pleasing time of the day to go walking when it's really, really hot, unless you're crazy, and that's me a little bit. I stated in my last video that I wanted to continue making as much content as I possibly can on this channel because of the direction that Twitch is going, of course. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out my last video. And I talked about this on my live stream yesterday. If you don't follow me on Twitch, you should be. Twitch.tv/initial_D_. I stream 3 to 4 days out of the week. You should check me out sometime while I still have the channel, that is, or while we all still have a channel on Twitch. So that's why we're here making YouTube content. But I said one of the things that I was going to do more of on this channel is vlogs. So not just informative videos, but vlogs too, like this. Just letting you into my life a little bit, as you'll see a lot of me walking like I am right now, keeping the blood pumping, keeping the oxygen coming in, staying as healthy as I can. And I really, really hope that you all out there are doing the same thing too. In this video, I want to talk about views, numbers. Have you ever had a live stream that just was not it? Maybe your average was down. Maybe as many people were not chatting like they usually were. It just wasn't the greatest stream. What would you do? I said that's completely normal, because it is. Folks, in the world of live streaming, you're only as good as your last stream. Sometimes you pull in big numbers. The very next day, it could be half that. That's just the way it is. Usually, or a lot of times when this happens, some people get down on themselves. They feel bad. They're like, oh, what did I do wrong? Why didn't anyone come watch me? What happened? A lot of times it's nothing that you've done. It's just the nature of live streaming. You got the same audio. You got the same video quality. You're playing the same game. You're bringing the same energy and enthusiasm. It's not you. It's just a given day of live streaming. It happens. I'll give you an example. Yesterday was a day, just wasn't the greatest day for me. I dropped about 20 on the average view for that stream. And that's when I knew, I was like, okay, it must be the fact that it's a holiday weekend. These are things that we need to consider before we start thinking that it's us. Okay, because trust me, it's not you. A lot of times, a lot of factors play into play. The time of day that you stream could be an issue as to why viewers may drop off a little bit for that stream. Whether it's a holiday, a lot of people like to get away because they're off work, and they don't want to be at home. They don't want to be in front of a screen. They want to go out and enjoy themselves. So they don't get on YouTube. They don't get on Twitch. They go out to the beach. They go out to the shopping. They go have fun. And they're just not, they're just not immobile. They're doing things. So a lot of times it's because of that too. I just don't want people to get discouraged into thinking that it's you when it's not, okay? Every streamer that I know takes hits. Every streamer that I know takes a hit, every single one. Even the biggest streamers out there take hits. I know a streamer, DB Geek, you probably know him. And I'm getting to know him more and more better every day. We connected over the last couple of months. He's raided me a couple of times. I've raided him once. Of course, his raid tends to break chats. And you know, real nice guy, Twitch partner. But I've even noticed on his channel sometimes my guy will be pulling in 1,400 views some days, and then there are other days I've seen him as low as 300. Now I know to me and to most of us small streamers that's pretty big, but to him, on the level that he's on, that's not big at all. When you pulling in 1,400 views and then you're down to 300 to 500, you're under. I don't want to say you're underperforming, but from an analytical standpoint, that's underperformance on paper. But the thing is, his content doesn't change. It's not his fault. It's just the nature of live streaming. Okay? We cannot dismiss that. You cannot think because yesterday was a great stream that today is going to equally be good. You can't think that way because it's not true. I wish it was, because that would be saying that viewers are guaranteed to come, when in fact, when you go live, remember that you're live at a single point in time in the world where every single person around the world is doing something. Every single person is doing something, whether they're at work, whether they're out with their kids or their spouse, they're doing something at that point in time. And a lot of times they're not available to come chat with you. They're not available to come lurk. They're not available to get to a computer. It happens, folks. That's the nature of live streaming. You know, don't let one occurrence or maybe even two get you down. What you need to do is continue perfecting your craft. Continue working on your content. Continue doing whatever you can do on your end to become a better content creator. Just do what you can. Don't beat yourself up over numbers. Numbers don't matter, folks. They really don't at the end of the day. They only matter if they're trending in a specific direction. Like if your average is constantly going down, then yeah, you know, there may be some issues that need to be addressed very well. There just might need to be. But if it's going up, then I guess it's worthy of, you know, paying attention to too. But overall, don't get warped up in numbers, because when you do that, you start seeping the fun out of live streaming, and then it starts feeling like a business. Granted, it is a business to some people. Some people do this for a living. Some people do this to pay the bills, and if that's what you do, then disregard what I'm saying. Numbers matter. If this is how you put food on the table, then do whatever it is you got to do as far as making ends meet. But for somebody like myself, you know, who does this as a hobby, you know, I want it to be a successful hobby, that is. I don't get too wrapped up into numbers. I think that's a mistake that a lot of us have made in the beginning. But, you know, it's okay to pull back and to say, hey, whatever happens, happens with the channel. I'm still going to give it my all, but I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket and just don't do it. Okay, remember to always have fun with live streaming, because if it starts not being fun, you're not going to want to do it anymore, people. Always remember that live streaming is an in-moment occurrence. Your chat is not always going to be popping. Your viewers are not always going to be astronomical. Be grateful for who comes to your channel. Be grateful for who checks you out. Be grateful for those who chat or who took time out of their day. I don't care if it's 2 people, 10 people, 20 people, whatever. These are people who took time out of their day to come watch you when they couldn't have been doing anything else in the world, but they took time out to come check you out. Make them feel loved, make them feel happy, make them feel comfortable, because 9 times out of 10, they're going to be reoccurring viewers. They're going to support you no matter what you do. And in the times that we live in right now, folks, especially with the uncertainty of Twitch and the direction that it's going in, you need as many loyal followers, viewers, as you possibly can get. So be loyal to them, and they'll be loyal to you. Stop focusing on those numbers. I love you all. Thank you very much for watching. Be on the lookout for the next video. Remember, keep your health first. God bless everybody. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Follow me on Twitch, link in the description. Peace.